Clerk will read the caption to House Resolution 287.
House Resolution 287 by Representatives O'Neill of the 146th, Abrams of the 89th, Marin of the 96th, Ramsey the 72nd, Hatchett of the 150th, and others. A resolution recognizing and commending Mr. Jim Tudor on the grand occasion of his retirement and inviting him to be recognized by the House of Representatives and for other purposes.
Chair recognizes the Majority Leader of the House for an invite resolution.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Ladies and gentlemen of the House, before I introduce the man who absolutely needs no introduction, I would like for you to join me and recognize and give a warm House welcome to his beautiful wife, Miss Sandra Tudor, who's with her. Raise your hand. That's the woman behind the man who's never had her man home at 3 o'clock in the morning until 6 or any day ever, probably. So we really appreciate you, Sandra, for all those years of dedication to this place. And also, Jim has his 3 sons with him here today, and they're up here on the podium with him. I hope I've got their names right. Is it James, Bobby, and Bill? Am I right on that? Recognize with me, James, Bobby, and Bill, Jim's 3 sons. Jim also has one absolutely lovely daughter who couldn't be here with us today, Miss Kelly. Unfortunately, couldn't be here. This one's hard now. I tell you, what a special personal honor it is for me, as it would be any member of this House, to introduce our great friend, Jim Tudor. I don't know, or do not ever want to know, what life will be like around here without Jim in the anteroom to make sure that sometimes to make us smile and many times to console us when we needed it the most. I don't know how that's ever going to be replaced. It won't ever in my life, I can tell you. I couldn't possibly list today all the ways we're grateful to Jim. He's been a trusted confidant, a mentor, Dr. Phil to some of us, and just everybody's doggone best friend. Who all do you know that you could ever say that about? It's been said that we're lucky in life to have as many good friends as you can count on one hand. Well, it would take all the fingers and all the toes in this entire house and then some more to count Jim Tudor's many friends. To know Jim Tudor is to like Jim Tudor. Jim, we will all miss you more ways than I know the words to express it. But know when you leave here to jump in that Winnebago, you will take with you a little piece of every heart in this place. Ladies and gentlemen of the House, our friend, Mr. Jim Tudor.
Thank you. Sit down. Please. Thank you very much. I'm Mr. Speaker and Leader, thank you for this very kind honor. You've heard the Speaker has been quoted in the past that up in Washington they have a Republican anteroom, I think, and a Democratic anteroom. And I've heard him also say that in the House we don't have Republican donuts and Democratic donuts. And folks, there's a lot of truth to that, and I think folks everywhere could learn a lot from you. You know, I think there's something that can be said as we differ at times when we can come together and break a little bread. Or in the case of Representative Chokas, lots of bread. I'm worried about him. The reality is, though, that what isn't often reported by the folks behind the glass is that this is a very, very special place, and that people there often console one another, and they congratulate each other, and at times they even pray with each other, and that's special. So to the extent that that I could be a part of that, you know, I haven't been your prototypical lobbyist. There are times that I have twisted your arms, but let's be honest, folks, the most arm injuries in the anterooms were people reaching for an extra apple fritter. Thank you. In the next 10 days that we're together, I hope to be able to thank each of you individually. But if I don't, please let me just take this opportunity to say thank you for allowing me to do life with you. Thank you very much.